Laurel Legal Services presents, What is a Protection from Abuse Order? This presentation provides general information and is not legal advice. A protection from abuse order, or a PFA, is a civil protection order that is enforced by the court and, if granted, will prevent an abuser from further contacting and abusing the victim. The abuser will also be prevented from contacting the victim through a third party. Once an order is issued by a judge, the PFA can last up to 3 years, and the abuser may be required to relinquish all weapons. What can a PFA do? It can order the abuse to stop, evict an abuser from the home, establish emergency custody, prevent the abuser from coming near you, your home, or workplace, and prevent the abuser from harassing or contacting you. What is abuse? Abuse is considered to be causing or creating fear of physical harm of any nature. Who can file for a PFA? PFAs are reserved for a petitioner that has a certain kind of relationship with the abuser. If the petitioner does not have one of the required relationships, then a PFA is not appropriate. When there is a minor involved, a PFA can be filed on behalf of the minor by an adult. These relationships include family and household members, spouses or former spouses, people who share biological parenthood, current or former sexual or intimate partners, people living as spouses or who have lived as spouses, parents and children, and anyone else related by blood or marriage. Domestic help centers will be able to help you through this process. They will be able to direct you on where to go and what paperwork to file. The individuals at the shelter can help you fill out paperwork as well as accompany you to any proceedings at the courthouse. They will be able to help you and provide other services such as temporary shelter, counseling, and other services. If the courthouse is closed, contact the magisterial district judge on call to file a petition for emergency relief from abuse. If you are unsure who the MDJ is, contact your local police and they will tell you. If you meet the burden during the initial hearing with the judge without the other party present, the MDJ may issue you an emergency PFA. What next? The emergency PFA will be in effect until the end of the next day that the court is open. You will then have to file a petition for protection from abuse with the court. Another hearing without the other party is held, and if the burden is met, the judge may issue a temporary order. The temporary order will remain in effect until a hearing is held before a judge. The hearing is usually scheduled within 10 days. At the hearing, the judge will decide whether a final PFA order will be issued and how long it will last. Once the judge grants the order, it will automatically be placed on the Pennsylvania State Police Registry. This order can be enforced anywhere in the state. If protection is needed in another state, you can file a certified copy of your protection order with the court and police of that state. These petitions include questions about where you live, work, any involved children, and about the defendant. It is important to be thorough, concise, and as specific as possible. Be sure to include any reports made to law enforcement or medical personnel, whether or not weapons were involved in the abuse, and specify what weapons are in the home. In the case of PFAs, a law enforcement officer will generally be responsible for serving the defendant, so you will not have to inform the defendant of the petition. For more information and step-by-step instructions on serving the defendant, watch our instructional videos on serving a defendant and filling out an affidavit. If there is a violation, call the police, report it, and obtain a written record of the call and violation. Ask about filing an indirect criminal contempt complaint. A contempt hearing will be scheduled before a judge. If the judge finds that there was a violation, the order may be extended and the abuser may be fined or even imprisoned. Here is where to file based on what county you live in.